Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. I'm Brie.
And I'm Tori.
Today we are continuing with the next three big music videos or street version performances, whatever these are for Stray Kids. In this video we have Question, Awkward Silence, and I Am You.
And I do want to make a note of mixtape number 2 was kind of supposed to be in here as well, but we didn't want to react to 2 without not having reacted to 1. So we're going to hold off on all of the mixtape music videos that they currently have, because I saw, I think, one for the rest of them. Right? Yeah, all of them for the on the list that we were given. And when we come back around, after we finish the music videos, when we come back around, we will react to those with the albums so that we can react to them in order. So that is why you will not see the mixtapes yet, but we will get to them.
So just a heads up if you were wondering, like, no, that should be next. That is why we want to keep those, just felt kind of weird, just like not
starting
doing
with
them.
2.
Yeah. So we will do that when that comes back around for all the album time. So like I said, we've got Question, Awkward Silence, and I Am You.
I Am You.
I Am Who.
We're asking questions. We're going from the album I Am Who into I Am You.
Yes. And we do know, I think, are all of these street versions, or is it just this one? Okay, so I know this one right now is a street version.
Was a title track, I believe.
Okay, well, I am super excited. They have had me crying the last few videos, had me going really deep introspective. So I don't know where we'll go today. Maybe we'll have some more upbeat things.
I have a feeling we're going to cry some more. You're going to cry some more.
I didn't bring tissues today, even though I said I would.
Pause warning. We will be pausing and watching these videos twice, so there you go.
All right, let's go ahead with Question. Startled me.
Okay. Oh, the serious looks. It's like the awkward family photos.
Oh, the drum. Okay.
You have a bag on his head?
The reddish hair.
They just went to some
Sounds
park
like he's
and were
mumbling.
He's the rapper. Oh, that's his shoe.
The chaos.
Why he looks shook.
I'm shook. Well, okay.
What? Casually exercising. What y'all doing?
Oh. Okay.
Oh, rabbit. Oh. Oh.
All right. Oh, I heard that. Too many questions.
Yeah. Any.
Hyunjin, please stop it in this video.
Sass. Oh. Oh.
That's the question.
Ooh. Stop taking his shoes. Oh. What in the world? Okay, bye.
There's so much happening visually. The face Chan made.
Why does he have like a bug catcher net?
Feel it. Feel it, Channy. Feel it.
What the? Oh, exactly.
That's how I'm feeling right now. Oh, Innie, please. Now we're all doing it. Okay.
Oh.
Ooh. The fact that it's sped up a little bit is really entertaining.
Okay.
You can't sing that aggressively and look that cute. I don't.
What in the world? It's like the ending fairies.
We didn't stop that
that once.
I couldn't.
I think I just laughed the whole way through.
I couldn't. There were so many times I wanted to stop, but every time I thought about reaching to pause it, like something else would happen. And so at that point, there's nothing to say because
it's like the casual jogger or the family who was coming to have a picnic at the other end of like the park or field or wherever they're at, and they're just like, "What are those guys?" We just see these people with a camera like this.
Like, Mom, do you see those guys over there? What are they doing? I swear, if this is another one of those ones,
I have a question.
I have a question. What was that? I swear this is going to be one of those ones that has like a really deep meaning to the lyrics and does not match.
It reminded me of the New York one was, I can't remember titles for the life of me.
We know their songs. It's just a lot at once.
What was the last video we did?
Was it Voices?
Not Voices.
No, it was Insomnia.
Yes, Insomnia.
We got there.
That's what it reminds me of. I guess
That's
it's
what I'm
like
saying.
The street version, but yeah, it kind of reminded me of them just playing just like an Insomnia.
Well, and I was giggling at the fact that like at some points in the video they like sped it up, and so they're running around like the tiny little legs running around, all like the hip rotations and
the dance,
the facial expressions.
Minho with his face, he was killing me with the.
Hyunjin was killing it for me in this one too with the ridiculousness.
Han and Lino killed me in this. And then,
but I swear,
Hyunjin.
this is going to be another one that like really gets me to think, and then I am distracted by the fact that there's pure chaos on the screen.
I love that so much. Feel like we needed that after how last week's video went.
Yeah, that arrow to the heart.
Now I'm scared to read the lyrics because they were asking some stuff, and so
many questions in my head, and then to be or not to be, which is the question.
That is the question.
Okay. I want to watch it again so bad. Okay. You're gonna see my eyes going up and down again.
I love the staring. Look at these cool kids.
Okay. There's that youth again. Okay.
Aw. His voice right there. I can't. I'm sorry, please. I need. This duo is killing me. I like this one, the photo I uploaded last night, and me, like, I guess in real life, which one is actually me, because I mean you put on a persona, right?
You have persona, you've got, I mean, technology wise, you've got filters, you've got angles, lighting, whatever.
You always want to look like the better version of yourself.
You're smiling and maybe you're not having a good day, but you have to post the picture. I really like the part where it almost seems like, well, every time you tell me not to do something, it kind of just makes me want to do it more. And especially knowing this is on the album I Am Who, and they're
still trying to figure out
question,
who am I? Yeah.
Stop. These two all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the questions, no answers. I like the aggression.
What do you want? Just do it.
Just do it.
The little
the hip hop.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love that.
I know the way he says it.
This is sending chills down my spine. Yes, they do.
Stop. I feel like this like encapsulated encapsulates it so well when you are just so dumbfounded and you just like if you literally just sit there and you become so aware of like I don't know what in the
well you start the spiral of thinking and then there's just all these questions that arise and you get to the point of literally just going what the I don't even know how I got to this point in my head. I don't even know any of the answers to the 500 questions. But can I please hear Felix say that again?
What the
The face.
So the face is on point too. What do you want? Look, they're just throwing. Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. What was he throwing in front of him?
Yeah, I thought he was like.
It's like he's like clearing the way for him. He's yelling in his face. Hello. Yeah, y'all.
That's
are cool.
a leader stance.
I can't with the breathing. I can't with the breathing.
I do.
It's a question.
It's a question.
I feel like as a presentation, like about a PowerPoint, about to have a PowerPoint right now with the screen.
I do really like this entire song was a lot like harder and had that more kind of upbeat beat to it, but I do like the parts where it was just kind of like what on earth or parts where they really got like gravelly and aggressive in their voices, like that they were intentionally kind of almost just like worn out of like oh my god, just go ahead, what on earth are the answers at this point.
So this is me putting too much into what I feel like it actually is, but like the parts of them on the equipment, like where they're exercising equipment, but it's almost like that one where Chan was on the equipment. It was almost like he was going really hard, but he wasn't going anywhere. That's kind of what that I told you I was too far, but that's exactly what it felt like. It's what it feels like.
Put it past them. I'm just saying.
No.
I did not.
I think they were just being silly, but that's what it feels right. Like you're running in place and you're trying to get to something, but you don't know what it is. You're not really moving,
and you keep working for it.
That's how I see that. I think that was big brain right there. They got that.
Do you know the answer? I don't know the answer.
Is it no?
Okay, well, I don't know if we're going to find the answer in awkward silence. But
that keeps throwing me off.
let's not have an awkward silence and go to that video. Okay, so our next one here is awkward silence. Now, we did notice that there was a very long Korean title, so we wanted to kind of look that up a little bit, and we went to Google Translate, which with a grain of salt, which we know, not always accurate, did say that it meant there is no need to get suddenly angry. And then we looked a little more and saw that some of the Hangul or the Korean that they use might be slang or for sudden silence, so which might kind of go with awkward silence. So I don't know if this is a literal translation for awkward silence. If you guys could let us know. But we were just kind of curious because there were so many characters there.
Yeah, because that was a long title for it to just be awkward silence. If it's a slang meaning, then it's a slang meaning.
So I don't know if we're going to get play on words or anything like that. I'm very interested with the visuals so far with this setting we're in. It's a giant dice. Couch and a giant dice and the Bon Iver quote in the back and Jimmy. And Jimmy on the cue card. So, all right, let's go ahead and go.
Oh,
kind of.
That's an inflatable guitar.
That's an inflatable die.
True.
Ooh,
it's
funky.
Like a Slytherin.
Why is he laughing at me? I feel like he's laughing at me.
He's looking in a mirror.
Please. Did he say butt? I heard the word butt.
I don't know what Sungmin's face. They're all like passing it off to each other. Ooh.
Okay, we've got Changbin with his aggressive. Oh, I love it.
Hey.
Ooh. Changbin sounded like he got a little bit like mocking or sarcastic. He was kind of playing with his voice there because he was super aggressive first, and then he switched it up a bit.
Yeah, right there. My God. What?
He looks worried.
They all look like they're all in like school uniform
They're
type.
trying to like talk him through something, it looks like.
That's the wrong. He did. But they're all in like different school uniforms.
Who growled at me again?
Ooh.
I like the snap choreo.
The way they looked around. Papa.
I like that vocal sample.
It's just giving me life.
Ooh.
Oops.
That's the second time something that they didn't want to happen happened.
Everything fell out. Oh,
Or another. What are they doing in the background?
Oh, excuse me?
Huh. What was that?
I
I was watching the background and somebody drew my attention forward.
Someone. Okay, hello.
Someone.
Oh, and then here comes Jan like, hey, it's me.
But the
We
crow
said,
is still there.
"Ooh."
They did it again.
It's that awkward, the crow.
Did you see Han?
That crow noise they put in like shows for the awkward silence?
That right there, they did the cut change noise.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
did you see Han in the background? He was like, how many times are they going to accidentally unplug
I'm
or
living for the chaos.
drop something? Did he hit it? I think he like, knocked it. Why does Han look so upset?
It's like the little His voice is so sweet there.
The trumpets, like
Doot, 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 doot. It's almost like video game music to me. Like,
did you see that?
no, what'd I miss?
You missed it.
I missed everything.
Reminds me of the 143.
Oh,
It didn't even sound like him.
wait, I'm so sorry, you guys. It's a mess, but they're doing so much stuff on screen. What is?
I don't know what Annie's doing.
There it goes again. It's almost like water.
Stop growling at me.
This is like. Okay.
Super bored.
There you go, mate. That was so cute. Okay.
Shut up. He did not. The Changmin says, my turn.
Get it.
Ooh, pretty. On the payphone.
I saw that. Turn around, bro.
Look,
the wrong
look,
way. Thanks, Jimmy.
Take 9. I saw that because there was 9. There was a butt pat.
There's always butt pats.
There's always butt pats.
That was cute. Again.
So I saw at the end it was like scene 4, take 9 because 9. Okay. Jin is just like in every video right now.
I know. He gets so needy. I don't know why he's being so needy lately.
I wanted to comment on some of the musical aspect of it because it was a very funky, very groovy.
It was all like techno, like not
There were
the
almost sound like the techno, like video game sounds like you mentioned. There it sounded like maybe some trumpets or something of very similar. There was also a lot of the kind of percussion where it sounded almost like snares or hi-hats or things like that, but they had the vocal sample that kept going, interesting to me that I was listening for it, and the instrumentation never pulled back. There was no silence among the
except for when they hit like except for when they did that scene change. That's
but
it.
in the actual song itself, there is never a moment where there is not something playing or some sort of noise or someone singing something. There is, or like background vocals in the background. It was always going. So I kind of, I don't know, if that was intentional, if that was a artistic choice. Regardless, I was just kind of curious, and so I was listening for that. But I really liked that. That was just like a really,
it was a fun one again. It was a fun one with a fun video.
Yes, it was. So I'm really curious. I swear I thought I heard them say the Korean word for butt at some point.
We'll see.
I was really avoiding those lyrics for dear life. It was really hard. Okay, so let's go ahead. I feel like we missed so many things visually too.
Yep.
They did say butt.
Yeah.
Wait, you get a horn on your butt? No, thank you. Pouring time is a waste. You gotta call him out like that.
Oh shoot! Don't frown. You must be annoyed by everything. Let me help you.
Oh, you're annoyed even by awkward silences. Because of you.
I like the chorus. Okay. Like I was like, ooh, sorry.
So what I was mentioning earlier is that there is no awkward silence. It's because even when the music stops, there's that crow. So it's like, I was just kind of an interesting thing that I was listening for was, did they ever let there be a moment of silence at all? And they put something in there, whether it's a crow or not. Okay, I'll go back just a little bit. I didn't mean to pause. I love that moment, so I want to go. I love how he sings that. Ooh, sorry.
I like the little,
Space.
There you go. Oh, jeez. Oh.
Just eat it again. It's fine.
I know that's
Victoria
fashion. I thought I heard him say fashion.
Why was he a fashion icon when he did it and everything? He was just like, fashion. I can't wait to sing to this when I play it in the car.
This little.
Oh, yeah. He's like, what? Oh, oops.
So cute. Okay, there we go again with those two.
And, you know, Channy's over there screaming at the wall.
You know how it is.
Okay, lyric meaning, song meaning.
That was a very cute song. That was a very cheer up song.
Once again, there goes, it's either tears or my face hurts from smiling so much. They told me not to frown though. So I also have I'm a little irritated with them. They're like, oh, don't make a sad face. Why are you going to cry? Have you heard some of your songs?
You see what lyrics you're putting out there?
So
you're expecting me to cry, right?
So they're telling me the next like emotional songs I listen through, I'm going to sit there like this.
Cheer
because
up.
I have to. They told me to.
This set doesn't suit your face.
Oh,
so
that's
sweet.
so nice. So awkward silence, lyric meaning, I feel like I got from that the kind of just like laugh it off. There is no need to
sit in it.
Yeah, to sit in the miserable, the gloominess, the just being upset, because people who are upset all the time are going to be upset by something as small as a moment of silence.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of reminded me of the saying, like, it's only awkward if you make it awkward. So it's okay if there is a moment where you have to be silent or you don't have the answer or things aren't working out like you'd hoped. Because they even said, like, it's not as easy to laugh things off as you'd think.
Well,
but
they were also like, you know, if I'm doing this, then I'm going to go do this, and this is going to make me happy, basically.
Right.
You know, it wasn't just sit there and I guess, be
I feel
miserable.
like they were just kind of saying, like, it's not always the easiest thing to do, but you don't need to be super gloomy and you know, upset about things. Just sit in the moment of silence if you have to, but there's, you know, no need to let that make you mad or for it to be so awkward and tense. And which I really like.
Because it doesn't suit your face.
It doesn't.
And you're
suit
going to
your
get
face.
wrinkles.
You definitely don't get wrinkles from smiling all the time. Like, I would never.
I have smiling wrinkles now.
No, but I liked that one.
I do too.
I liked the song itself, like,
it
musically,
was so happy.
and I liked the video and the lyrics. That was all just, I loved that one.
You liked Felix going Australian on us?
The accent, and it was just it was so unexpected, and so I just love him. I do. I love them all. This was so much fun. All right, let's do our third song. Now we have I Am You.
And I'm ready for it to make me cry because my jaw hurts.
No, you're not allowed to be gloomy or sit with that gloomy face.
I need to not
You're going to have wrinkles like a caterpillar.
I have laughed through the last two. I need emotions now because I need to frown or something.
So we had said this is I Am You, so which is also the name of
We're going
the
into
album.
we came from I Am Who, and now we are I Am You.
But did you want to comment on the
Jinx?
scene here? Well, you owe me a soda, so now you can't talk.
This looks very much like, I believe, My Pace, like the end of My Pace,
When
where they
they're-
were running together
and
down
they
a giant
pose and-
tunnel.
They jump and pose, so I don't know if we're starting where we left off on that one. I don't know. Okay. I'm scared. Oh no. Are we going to be upbeat or are we going to cry?
We're gonna rattle. Oh wait,
High quality fish.
this was from My Pace. These are the same outfits, right? Like the old timey film filter. Wait, yeah, no. So it is. Oh, why are they all running the opposite way? Oh, the
And
cameras.
glitching.
Oh, they took the camera off the wall. You aren't watching me.
Now you need to have Changbin's part in that.
Okay, cool. So
Ooh, why do I have
continue.
chills?
Ooh, we changed color.
What's that beeping? The lights.
We're creating our own space.
The safe place. The happy place.
Refrigerator. There's the shopping carts again.
Oh, he came in like that. You hear that backing? It's like wah 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 wah.
That's a shower zone.
Ooh, the snare.
It's got a suitcase.
The film behind them.
Truck. We're all in black now. It's almost like a different. This is like a different. Does it not seem like a different version almost? Because they're in this whole setting where they were together and they're creating their own safe space. And this, I don't know where they are, but they're in all black.
It's like a rooftop almost, and it's open. It's open space with the lights, and then this is very dark and enclosed. I have a lot to say about what's going on musically, but I need to hear more of it. Ooh. 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 All the lights pointing at him, yep.
You like that doot doot doot. Ooh, the distortion when it gets lower. Oh, skips.
What did it say in the back? I'm so sorry, you guys. I promise I'll try to pause less, but they said something in the back.
I was excited about the bat light. I was more excited about them beaming it up into the sky like it's Batman.
The bat call?
Yes. All the speakers back there. Oh. Oven. I like how they're labeling what it is.
Yep.
Oh, laying together on a trampoline?
Their outfits here, too, are a lot more relaxed.
Yeah, more fun. Is he powering the electricity with that bike? Back with the skyline in the background as well again. Very different.
Symbol,
one is alone, he's with his friends.
Their symbol, I believe, is on the ceiling of that as well.
Oh, was it? His hair here, though.
That earring.
The little ears on it. No wonder. Here, you and I,
put that
and you
effect
and
over
I.
their voices.
Oh. The skyline again, the city, right?
Yes.
And I guess that's why it went. Is that why it went blue? Because that was the new album in the beginning. The letter went blue on the U.
We have heard a lot of really interesting sounds from them in the background of their music, like the actual music track itself. This one to me was one that I could not stop like fixating on
all the different
things.
stuff going on.
I don't know what it was about it or what was quite catching me, but it was just like every time I tried to catch and go like, yes, this is what this is, there was something else. I know we're going to pay attention to lyrics this next run through, but I want to see if you can hear any of the little things that I was catching as well. There were echoes, very subtle though. They're like very far in the back. There's echoes, almost like little vocal samples that sound like someone yelling or
I heard the echoing.
The echoing on their voices yet, but there's some very subtle in the back, but it almost sounded like there was one of the members like yelling or saying something, but it was so quiet. There were times I thought I was like imagining things. But I really liked the way that sounded all put together. It was very striking. I think that's the word I was looking for.
It was different,
striking.
so it stood out, and but it went well together, right?
And the visuals as well. Like we kind of talked about, and I did want to mention too that on the rooftop they were kind of surrounded by like musical things, like the stereos, all those things,
and speakers.
But inside of the
speakers, stereo.
Yeah, the speakers. Okay. But inside of the container, it's just
there was
cold
nothing.
metal walls which
But it was in a moving.
it was
It was very
moving
strange.
through
Okay.
the tunnel.
Yes.
I feel like I'm making a connection, but I don't know what the connection is.
The dots, they are connecting.
The dots are there.
But there's nothing they're connecting to. Okay, let's look at the lyrics.
Okay.
It's like...
Sounds like
wasn't
a
it
roller coaster almost.
Oh, it almost sounded like it was rolling back or something. It was very interesting.
Someone's
They put
rolling
like
something.
They put like a film, maybe
Maybe.
because it says look very like old school or film, right? But it's either
they're
going the
going
opposite
against,
way,
yeah.
yeah.
And I gotta change my mind for this song again.
And then the U turned blue, probably for their new color. They're like they got the suitcases and they're unpacking and they're bringing all the speakers and
I
stereos.
want to be
and-
there.
Me too.
I just like the vibe of it. The atmosphere seems so chill.
He's sitting in a chair. And
That's
there's a
drawn
plant.
and there's plants drawn
That's
around
cool.
him. Huh.
Sorry, I didn't catch that the first time.
There was one of those yells that sounded like. God, they keep doing it. Build.
Aww. Same space and same time. Are they talking about themselves again? Reflected myself.
I have my brain going in overdrive trying to process the
I
meaning of
had
this
thoughts
song.
and I lost them.
Oh no.
I was going to pause it. So we're seeing, okay, so I think what I was going to say was we're seeing a lot of them basically summing up their previous albums. They're almost going through it because they're mentioning mirrors and wandering alone because they didn't know themselves. Because I'm pretty sure it almost seems like to hear they're talking to themselves again, right? Because this has been a journey of them finding themselves. We're
Which
talking
kind
about
of leads into my point, but
we're talking about mirrors and I think he said reflection at some point and looking through windows and all kinds of things like that. I mean, I really do think that they are. I go back through the lyrics, but if I went one by one, I feel like I could probably pinpoint with them what they're talking about. Where the songs that we've heard so far anyway from the previous albums.
And I was going to say, because and you guys have told us, and I think we've really caught on to the fact that like a lot of their songs have these other layers to them. It's not just about one person or one meaning, or, you know, it can apply to a lot of things, where I see it completely as them speaking to themselves and being like, man, I didn't even know you were my reflection because I wasn't even really, I was so lost this entire time, like to yourself. But I also see it in the way of the members as well.
I thought that as well, talking to the other members in the group.
Because there are moments where the members are alone in this, but there's also like, even when they're in that moving container, they are still moving together.
So that I also had that idea too. It's almost like I became myself because we became this.
And I really get that from Changbin and Innie's part where
they
Innie,
overlapped.
they're overlapping their faces instead of it being one member and his moving piece. Like they were each other's pieces.
That's the beautiful thing about this kind of artistry, though. You can say one thing and mean multiple things in one thing, right?
And it's beautiful, and it's just, I love it. Okay. I love that scream sound.
I like the puzzle reference.
Visuals.
Too cold outside to be alone by myself. And that's they're all huddled together.
Laying on top of it in a
Because
circle.
you're here. Yeah. And then that contrast with him saying that. And he's alone here and he's with his members there. He looks so good.
He sounds so good and he looks so good. I love this build.
They're going towards the same dream. Let's stay together.
Stay.
No one. I thought I heard him say that. I mean, they could be talking to stay as well.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
It's the looking out at the buildings for me. It's the lore back in there, you know?
The lore.
It's always the lore.
Yeah, like you said, they could be. I was thinking that too. To stay together, and then also I thought that because in part of the choreo they specifically point out, and there's a lot of looking at the camera, which I was like, oh, they're talking to me. They're talking to.
I feel like that's them beaming their symbol up into the sky, right?
They're calling.
That's
their people.
their people.
They're people. They're calling. Well, they are, and that's
Yeah.
the stays. They're
That's
calling.
what I'm saying. Stay together, and everybody that they're with right now on this journey is go with side by side with them, and they're not alone.
Yep, and it was like, and I'll head wherever you're going because it's that side by side journey, and just if the stay together line, I was like, nope, that one's not gonna get me. It was very close.
You didn't cry today.
I didn't, but it was very close.
It's okay if she cries, but she didn't cry today.
No, yeah. This song did have me feeling a lot of emotions, but it had me feeling ones that like were comfort and unity, and
I liked them creating their own space together on the rooftop.
it was very sweet.
They looked happy.
And then you're right with them being on the rooftop and out in the open, and then beaming up and trying to signal. Beam me up, Scotty. Trying to signal stays to come find them and to come be with them on their journey. Just, this was a very 3 different songs than our last.
Yes, but than the last video, yes.
Within the right. So okay, well that was the next 3 we had for this set. Looking forward to what the next ones are and what emotional journeys, if there will be crying or screaming or anger or laughing, all of the above.
Miro will be in the next set, which I am excited.
I have been hearing about that one since day 1. I don't know. Okay. Well, we will look forward to that one. Thank you guys for watching to the end of this video and hopefully smiling and not getting the gloomy wrinkles alongside us, hopefully. And we'll see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye.